G'day, Aussie Health Girl here. This Sunday, May 10 in Australia is Mother's Day. And what mum doesn't love chocolate? I'm going to show you how to make a delicious chocolate dessert for your mum that doesn't involve any cooking. It's raw, it's healthy, and it's absolutely delicious, and your mum is going to love it. Okay, so what we're going to be making today is a delicious raw chocolate mousse. The ingredients you're going to need for that include some ripe avocados. That gives it the really rich, fatty texture that it needs. You're also going to need some raw cacao. Raw cacao is the first process from the cocoa bean, and that's where chocolate comes from, but this is the healthy, good stuff. We're also going to add a little bit of salt. Salt and chocolate are a marriage made in heaven. Can't do without that. Some coconut milk, coconut cream, whatever you have in the cupboard is fine. It comes in different forms in your Tetra Paks. You can get organic coconut cream, coconut milk, whatever you can get. We're also going to be using some coconut flour, nectar. You can use organic honey, you can use maple syrup, whatever sweetener you have on hand. But I'm also going to be adding some cinnamon and some vanilla to taste. And then to decorate it and to set it all off, some beautiful fresh strawberries. Okay, so let's get started on making this beautiful dessert for mum. Firstly, as I said, you're going to need some beautiful ripe avocados, and don't they look delicious? All you need to do is de-seed them, take the peel off, don't need that in there, and pop them in a food processor or whatever you have that will blend it well together. This is a really quick, really simple dessert that you can make in the morning, have ready and chill, have ready for dinner, have ready for lunch, and surprise mum with it. Okay, so we've got our avocados in. And remember, avocados are the base for this that give it its creamy texture. Avocados are full of essential fats, so fantastic for skin and hair and anti-aging, everything your mum will love. Next, we're going to add some of the raw cacao. So I've got some here in a bowl. And this is really rich and it is quite bitter, and that's why we need to balance it out with sweetness and a little bit of salt later on as well. So start with a couple of tablespoons. For 2 avocados, I would put in 2 tablespoons of raw cacao. Okay, done. Okay, to balance out the bitterness from the chocolate, as I mentioned, I'm going to put in a little bit of vanilla. So this is vanilla bean extract. You could put a fresh vanilla bean if you like. And a little bit of cinnamon. Cinnamon is fantastic for blood sugar balance. So not only does it make it taste good, but it also has some nutritional value as well. But just a little bit. Like that. Done. Next ingredient for our raw chocolate mousse is some salt. Just a little bit, just to get the balance with the chocolate. It's just delicious. And what I didn't mention earlier was one of my favourite ingredients, which I do put in just about everything, and it's a must in any raw dessert recipe, is some coconut oil. Also adds a little bit of creaminess, but also adds some extra essential fatty acids, which is so important for our health. So don't forget some good coconut oil. So to give our chocolate mousse a little bit of sweetness, we're going to add the raw coconut flour nectar, or honey, or maple syrup, whatever you have on hand, okay? This is going to be really important that when you make this, that you taste it along the way and adjust it, especially because of the size of avocados will vary, okay? So a little bit of honey, and our last ingredient now will be the coconut milk. So I'm going to add a full tin. I'm just going to add part of it. We'll whiz it up, and then we'll get the consistency that we like, and we'll keep adding the coconut milk until we get the perfect consistency that we're happy with. It's looking delicious. So we'll just give it a bit of a scrape down, and we'll have to try a little bit just to see how it's tasting. Almost there. Does need a pinch more sweetness. As I said, these are really big avocados. But I'll give you the right instructions and ingredient listing below. Okay, so I finished balancing the mousse. It did need just a little bit more honey. As I said, those avocados were quite big, so you need to get the balance right. But tasting it along the way is a bit of a bonus, really. So we've got all our ingredients together, that our mousse is tasting perfect. All we need to do now is put it together and present it in a beautiful serving glass with some delicious strawberries. Okay, So now we're going to decorate and finish off our beautiful chocolate mousse. So I'm going to put some strawberries in the bottom of the plate. Remember, I'm making two, one for Mum, one for me. That's the golden rule. That'll do. We're going to top that up with a little bit of chocolate mousse like that. Let's layer it with a few more strawberries. Remember, this is really rich. You don't need a lot of it. So a few more strawberries in each. A little bit more chocolate mousse on top, just to cover it up. Making a bit of a mess here, aren't I? Let's put that aside. We're going to finish it off. I've also got a little bit of coconut here, so we can finish it off with a little bit of shredded coconut. Let's decorate it with a full strawberry, and we're ready to set it in the fridge. So there you have it. Wasn't that quick, simple and easy? And so delicious. Every mother loves chocolate, any time of the year. But to all the mums out there, I'd like to wish you all a happy Mother's Day. I hope you have a great day. If you enjoyed what I did here today, please like this video and subscribe to my channel. Any suggestions of what you'd like to see me do next time, please leave them in the description below. Talk to you soon. Bye bye.